Okay, first of all, hi everybody and welcome to our next 101 talking station with me, Ezlo21. We are getting ready for the Pokemon Sword and Shield Direct, starting at Nintendo's usual time of 9 a.m. Eastern Time, so let's go ahead and be getting in those predictions and stuff about what they might be showing here today. While I turn some music and stuff on, here we go. Hi there, Domo or Nomo or something like that. How do you say your name? How are you doing? Right now we are just sitting here waiting on the Pokemon Direct. It's Pokemon Sword and Shield Nintendo Direct actually, so if you have any predictions or anything like that, then go ahead and put them in the chat, guys. And while I'm waiting, guys, let me check my Twitter for Nintendo's link. We will start the actual direct here very shortly, guys. I'm going to get the actual link up. Okay, here we go, guys. Better link. And for this, let me put us on the actual stream now, guys. Here we go. Give me 1 second to transition over, and here we go. And unfortunately for those who are on D-Live, I won't be able to read your comments. At least not internally on my laptop. So you know, guys, I'm just kind of waiting right now. So, if y'all have any questions or comments, let me know. I'm going to drop a link for the homeboy, West Nemo here real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Let me put the be right back screen on. Hang on 1 second. Okay, guys, here we go. I'm coming back now. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go, guys. We are back. And the Pokemon Direct will be starting here in less than 30 minutes, guys. Like I'm saying, if y'all have got any questions or comments, or any predictions and stuff about what's going to happen, then please go ahead and put them in the chat while we are waiting here. Again, as y'all can see here from the screen on the Pokemon Direct for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, it says to tune in for roughly 15 minutes of new information on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for Nintendo Switch in a live streamed Pokemon Direct presentation, guys. And that's all we can really know. That's all we really know for right now. That it starts at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to put this in theater mode. Anyway, here we go, everybody. Okay, right now we're just waiting here, guys. Okay, guys, we are... Hi there, Brayden. How are you doing? As you can see here, I'm just kind of waiting for the Pokemon Direct to start. How are you doing today? We've got roughly a few minutes or so left. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, I wouldn't doubt that, Brayden. Because as you can see here, it's Nintendo's schedule that has all of us who are streamers, so, you know, up so early. And once we start here, I'm going to put this in theater mode. Anyway, what are you expecting from this Pokemon Sword and Shield Direct since you're on? For me, I'm just expecting maybe for them to say that they're going to be talking about a release date in the E3 Direct for this game, or for them to actually announce one and totally skip Pokemon during E3. But that's just my predictions. I mean, especially since they're going to talk about some more of Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. I'm pretty sure at their E3. They won't talk about Pokemon Home here. They'll save that for the E3. I think that's why they're doing the Pokemon Sword and Shield Direct now, because I'm pretty sure they're probably going to have a release date for these games pretty soon. And otherwise, they wouldn't do this Direct. Because I do remember that when Nintendo tries to skip certain games during their E3 and stuff, they usually have a Direct for them ahead of time. Or if they're going to have them at the E3 as well, then they don't show nearly as much as they normally would. Well, I'm not saying they won't talk about it. I'm just saying they probably won't show it during E3. If they show a lot of it today. And as you can see here, we're almost 20 minutes away now. Because right now for me, it is 8:39. Well, I know what you meant, Brayton. That's why I'm saying I'm pretty sure that they'll probably show a little bit more of that during the either during E3 or not at all, because there's a reason they're only showing 15 minutes of the Pokemon Sword and Shield Direct. exactly. That's why I'm saying it's almost 20 minutes away. And also, yes, I will still be doing Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks later today too. But normally for me, I'm usually sleeping in around this time until about 11 my time. But again, that's just me. But I always try to be up when Nintendo's doing stuff like this. Anyway, hi there, Game Boy. How are you doing? As I was asking Brayton, what do you expect from this Pokemon Direct today? Exactly, Brayden. I'll do a full E3 predictions. Probably, let's see here. Today is Wednesday, so I will probably do that either tomorrow or Friday before I do my continuation of the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1 stream. Because not only is Nintendo going to be doing their invitationals, but I also have to know when EA is going to do their EA Play as well, because they're going to have that as well. Nah, you didn't accidentally sleep. You didn't accidentally wake up at this time. You had it all planned out, Game Boy. Anyway, just like me and Brayton did. Cause I had my alarm set for this so I wouldn't forget it. But again, we're less than 20 minutes away now, guys. I mean, while we were waiting, I am going to say that I do kind of expect them to do more, a little bit more Pokemon stuff at E3, but I'm saying they probably won't show as much Pokemon Sword and Shield as they are today, though. That's why they're roughly doing the 15 minutes that they're doing now. Because I'm pretty sure that we'll see Pokemon Home a little bit. We'll probably see Animal Crossing. More of Link's Awakening. And, of course, Luigi's Mansion 3. But, of course, I'll also talk about this and other predictions on Friday. And I will let y'all know a different time. Actually, I will let y'all know what time that I'm going to be doing my predictions for Friday in tomorrow's before tomorrow's stream on Twitter. Let's see here. I guess it was the new Super Mario Brothers U speedrun on my TV. Maybe AJ. And also, I'm going to ask, can y'all hear me good with the music going, or should I turn the music down a little bit more? Because right now, I've got the music playing at 47, as far as the sound goes. And again, that's just so y'all know. far as predictions for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for me. For me, as far as the Sword and Shield predictions go, I'd probably say we'll see some, we'll probably see a few new Pokemon that we haven't seen yet in both games, but that's the only thing I can really predict. I don't know what the names are going to be, but that's just my guess. Well, thank you for stopping in, Brayton. I will see you here, or I will see you later. I will be doing my own predictions in this as well. Or not my predictions, my reactions, sorry. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, yeah, sure, we'll see the legendaries, but I'm talking about as far as new legendaries. Or new, just new Pokemon in general. You know, ones we've never heard of, and maybe some returning ones like maybe Mewtwo and, you know, things like that, basically. Maybe Celebi, or however you say its name, Charizard, you know, Pikachu, you know, characters like that. You know, characters that I'm familiar with, actually. Anyway, let's see here. Just under 13 minutes left, guys. And after this Pokemon Direct is over for Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield, guys, I will be back at our regular streaming time with Spirit Tracks as well. I will be resetting the stuff how it was from when I do regular gameplay and stuff as well. Well, I'm sure they'll have more of this during the E3 Direct. They're just not going to show as much of it because they've got other games to show. Because, like I said, with my mini predictions, I'm sure we'll see Pokemon Home. We'll see some Luigi's Mansion 3, some more Link's Awakening. Maybe some Animal Crossing for the Switch. Then we'll probably see some updates on games we hadn't seen since the previous Direct. I can't think of any right now, but you know what I mean, AJ. Now, as far as new games that we haven't seen, if Nintendo does any remasters or remakes of any Zelda games besides Link's Awakening, if the rumor that I saw from Obi-Wan Plays is true, then we will be seeing some footage of Adventure of Link being redone for the Nintendo Switch. which would be kind of awesome and kind of odd on Nintendo's part if they did that. But it would also be to give you the let me think about what kind of voice I'll be giving you here for this. Oh yeah, for Smash DLC predictions. The rumors that I'm hearing going around are of Banjo-Kazooie, or Banjo and Kazooie, basically. But if it's not them, then I would say maybe Cuphead. You know, Cuphead for Smash, maybe? But that's just my guess. And I'll talk about these and more predictions Friday, because I don't want to get too elaborate with them right now, you know, too detailed and things like that, because this is about Pokemon. Now, since we're talking about Pokemon, if we do get any, since we're talking about predictions as well, we could see some new Pokemon. At least one new Pokemon, maybe. Okay, 9 minutes until the Pokemon Direct. No, if they do anything with Mother again, I'd say they do a Mother trilogy. But I'll talk more about that Friday at whatever time I decide to do my predictions. And of course, you will be able to have your you will be able to have your reminder set, because I will put the timer in of when I'll start that as early as possible before Sonic Adventure, before I do Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1 Part 2. No, actually it was released for the Game Boy. It was released for the, if I remember correctly, the Game Boy Advance. But like I'm saying right now, I don't really have time to pop that up on our work laptop here, because we are just under 7 minutes until the Pokemon Direct. I mean, I could look it up on my phone. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Hang on 1 second, guys. Okay, let me check on... Oh, I had to refresh it. It's okay. But anyway, here we go. It should be back here any second, Game Boy. Okay, anyway, you were talking about Mother 3, so let's see here. Yeah, another error. Hang on just a second. If we keep getting errors on YouTube, I will have to switch over to the Twitch. Well, the reason nobody's talking about AJ is because, I mean, who really cares about City Connection and, there's one, oh yeah, and volleyball. Who cares about those games? The only game worth really talking about for that is the, is Double Dragon 2. Oh, and like I said, I was right. I was right about it being released on the Game Boy Advance. It just didn't come to America. Yep, we are going to the, we're going to go to the Twitch. We're going to go to the Twitch link, guys. Give me 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Okay, there we go. Now I can put this in theater mode. And resize the screen. There we go. But yeah, Mother wasn't international, but like I said, you were wrong about it being on the DS because I knew it was on the Game Boy Advance. Anyway, we're just under 2 minutes away from the Pokemon Direct for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, so okay, make that 1 minute now. Final Pokemon Direct predictions time going now, guys. So, for me, I'm pretty sure we'll see the true Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield title screens and stuff. Maybe. Hi there, Farmer Corn. How you doing? Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard about Pokemon Home, but they'll probably show that at the E3 Direct on the 11th. Anyway, here we go, guys. I should be starting here any second. There we go. Here we go, guys.
Welcome to Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, I would like to provide the latest news about the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games. To begin, please take a look at this video.
Here we go, guys. I was trying to decide if I wanted to turn the music off, but here we go. Oh, so this is cool. No, you can talk, AJ. Well, as you can see here, I'm kind of getting my thoughts on it a little bit too. This looks very interesting indeed. I'm seeing some new Pokemon indeed. And I've also seen some previous ones too. Oh, that's cool. So can you hear everything good, AJ? And Game Freak, guys, here we go.
Hello, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Hi, I'm Omori from Game Freak.
What did you think of the video? Today, we would like to deliver the latest news on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway. You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner Pokemon, you will embark on an adventure to become the champion. Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans and Pokemon working together, and many other locations filled with rich personality.
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region. Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers. The excitement of these battles is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well. The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before.
We'll see you right here, AJ.
To tell you more about some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
Hey, Jamie! Hello, I'm James Turner from Game Freak. I worked as the art director for these games. There are a lot of never-before-seen Pokemon that await you in the Galar region, but allow me to introduce you to just a few of them. The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is Wooloo. This Pokemon's defining characteristic is its
Wooloo.
fluffy fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region, who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur, the flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and its pollen is said to have healing properties. This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought, the bite Pokemon. The sharp, and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen flying steadily through the sky is called Corviknight. It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited. As many of you already know, some Pokemon can evolve, changing their appearance and becoming stronger in the process. Gossifleur is one of these Pokemon.
Huh.
When Gossifleur evolves,
Gossifleur.
it becomes Eldegoss.
Eldegoss.
As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head. These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon.
Oh, nice.
That's all I can show you this time. There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover. Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already familiar with.
Oh, goody.
I hope you're as excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokemon that inhabit the Galar region.
Meeting lots of Pokemon is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area. This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like, meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day. Some of you may already have noticed, but while adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search for items and Pokemon. Search far and wide in the tall grass, in the skies above, and even in the lakes, for you never know what you might find. In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength. This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing opens up new possibilities in the heated battles performed by trainers and their Pokemon. For more details, I would like to turn it over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
Hi, I'm Iwao from Game Freak and the planning director for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
No, if it's in the trailer,
Let me tell
then
you
they
more
meant
about
to
the new
do it. It
Dynamax
wasn't,
feature,
it wasn't,
which will surely bring
accidental.
about all new strategies to Pokemon battles. Pokemon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power.
Oh, nice.
All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves. Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However, the Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns. So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it. Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games.
Oh, nice.
Remember that wild area we told you about? If you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there. One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battles, in which 4 Pokemon trainers can
Oh
join
yeah, I know
forces
that,
to
but I'm
challenge
pretty sure
wild
some of these
Dynamax
cases
Pokemon.
they actually meant to.
In Max Raid Battles, the wild Dynamax Pokemon keeps its giant form for the entire battle. Not only that, it also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle, so coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these powerful wild Pokemon. If you and your allies manage to emerge victorious, you will get a chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic catch sequence.
Oh, nice.
The Pokemon that you can take on in Max Raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in max raid battles, so we hope trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
Exactly.
Max Raid battles feature strategic cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon, which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games. It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in
Let me check
person
something,
and
guys. I
experience
thought I
the
heard a
excitement
noise
together.
in the background.
You can also connect with other players over the internet to enjoy playing with other trainers from all around the globe. So I
Yep,
hope you'll
we're
try
good.
Max
The only
Raid
thing I
battles
was
with all
hearing
sorts
was
of
the
other players.
Lag frames, apparently. Sorry about that, I was checking something. Anyway, here we go.
Next, I would like to introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure. This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar region, and also the current champion. His name is Leon. In a region where Pokemon battles are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches is all the more incredible. His popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration to say that he is the most
Exactly,
prominent
AJ.
trainer in all of Galar. The champion has a younger brother, who also happens to be one of your rivals. His name is Hop. Hop dreams to one day become champion just like his elder brother, and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal. His journey through the Galar region begins on the same day as yours.
Huh.
On your journey, you and Hop will receive a great deal of support from these two characters. Professor Magnolia is the professor of the Galar region and specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon.
Well, I wouldn't
Sonia
know 'cause
is
I
her
don't play
granddaughter
Pokemon
and also
Go.
serves as her assistant. Their abundant wisdom and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout your adventure. Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms in the Galar region. You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion.
Oh, nice.
These gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokemon to be Dynamax. The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own. Battles between two Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak.
Yep, pretty much, AJ.
Let me introduce one of the gym leaders to you.
But yeah, Farmer.
This is the Grass-type expert, Milo.
But yeah, Farmer Corn, like I said, I don't
This
know.
gym leader is all about
I
enjoying
don't play
battles
Pokemon
alongside
Go.
his trustworthy Pokemon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey. Look forward to facing many more heated battles against gym leaders over the course of your adventure.
1 minute left.
We've
guys.
shown off quite a bit today, but I have one more video I would like you to see. Please take a look.
And not actual in-game footage, guys, but here we go.
The two Pokemon you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta.
Huh.
Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct. Of course, what we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are many more Pokemon and
Okay,
interesting
guys, we don't
characters
hear a
for you to
release date,
discover
we'll
in
hear
the
it in
Galar
E3.
region.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the release date.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield
Okay, guys,
will be
November
available on
15th.
November 15th, 2019 as a global simultaneous release. And starting today, you can pre-order a special double pack. Stay tuned for more information. I hope you will look forward to your new Pokemon adventure in the Galar region. Thank you for watching.
But there we go, guys. Okay, and that was the end, guys. Now, I'm going to say that this was very interesting indeed. Now let me go back to seeing if we can see anything that we missed during this. Try to analyze it a little bit too. So give me 1 second. Yeah, somebody did predict it correctly. They just didn't predict the correct date though. Anyway, let's see here. Let me refresh the let me refresh the stream here, guys, so that we can do some analyzation, because I'm going to analyze it live. I may have to go to YouTube to do that, though. Let's see here. Hi there, Seth. How are you doing? Give me 1 second to... Give me 1 second to look at something, guys. Hang on. Okay, let's go to YouTube a second. And let's go to Nintendo. And let's go ahead and do some analyzation. Hi there, Green the Friend. How you doing? Give me 1 second to skip. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's see if there's anything that we could see here in these trailers that we didn't see before. Hi there, Brayton. How are you doing? But yep, it's in November. Hi there, Lar. How are you doing? Yeah, they did. Let's see here. So far, as you can see, here's one of the new characters we saw. And here's another one right here. They talk about them in the trailers and stuff too. to, let's see here. But I'm pretty sure since they talked about the release date here, that they'll skip Pokemon Sword and Shield during the E3 Direct. As you can see here, backgrounds and stuff look like Farmer Corn said, look a little bit like the Pokemon Go backgrounds and stuff. Anyway, here we go. Anyway, let's see if make sure we're not missing anything. Let's see here. Nope. Well, thank you for stopping in, AJ. I'll see you later. But anyway, here we go. As you can see here, we saw a ninja Pokemon. And as you can also see here, if you take a look at the backgrounds and stuff, they look very cool. And let's see here. Let's make sure we're not missing anything now. Continuing on. Okay, now as you can see here, this Pokemon right here, they didn't really talk about it, but we saw it several times. Looks like a shield Pokemon to me. And then of course you got your horse-like Pokemon right here. Let me get a drink of water. Anyway, here we go, guys. There we go. And as you can see here, the fruits and stuff. Hang on. Let's see here. And as you can see here, we've got the 4 characters in the game that we saw so far. But yep, the scenery does look beautiful. That's why I'm pausing there now and again to make sure we're not missing anything. And of course, we got some returning Pokemon here. Exactly, Farmer Corn. Let's see here. Okay, as you can kind of see here, this is the Hinomax, or whatever it was called, Pokeball, basically. Take note that it tried to hide it right here, but you can kind of see in the background what it looks like just from looking at this stadium. Anyway, here we go. One stage, guys. Hang on one second. Okay, there we go. That's one of the new Pokeballs right there and what it looks like. And then you can kind of see in the background here all the fans, the TV screen. It kind of looks like any other typical Pokemon game to me. Oh yeah, and they talked about this evolved Pokemon right here too. course, they talked about Leon right here. He's basically the champion of the game right now that you have to defeat. And they said they said that he's been undefeated right now. Okay, now let's skip the Pokemon Freak talk and let's go to here we go now.
Omori from Game Freak.
What did you think of the video? Today, we would like to deliver the latest news.
Hang on 1 second, guys.
To all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway.
Let's see here. Okay, here we go.
You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey,
Okay, there's Grookey,
Scorbunny, or
there's Scorbunny,
Sobble as your first.
and hang on, I forgot the other Pokemon. Let's see here. Let's see here, 3204. Here we go.
Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner
Okay,
Pokemon,
Sobble.
you will embark on an adventure to become the champion. Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans and Pokemon working together,
And as you can
and
see
many
here,
other.
guys, we are not missing anything too major from the backgrounds right here. But if there is something that I missed, you can put it in the chat while we're talking about it. Or if you want to wait till after the until after my analyzation is over and put it in the comments below, you can too. It's up to you. But anyway, time to continue.
Locations filled with rich
Okay, now as you can see here, we got what looks like the Olympics rings and stuff. You know that the Olympics use, but they're not. And then you got some random people, some random characters here in the back that are basically doing nothing with a Pokemon they didn't really talk about right here.
personality.
And of course, you see the Light Tower.
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region.
Let's see here.
Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds
Oh, yeah,
that have gathered to
Wobbuffet.
witness battles between gym leaders and challengers.
Well, I didn't say it was new.
The excitement of these battles is often broadcast on
I was talking about
television in the
new ones that
Galar
we
region
saw
as
today,
well.
Brady.
The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before.
Okay, let's see here.
To tell you more about some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James.
Let's skip talking about James.
Pokemon I'd like to show you is Wooloo.
As you can see here, we
This
see
Pokemon's
Wooloo.
defining character.
It's a sheep Pokemon. It's a sheep Pokemon here. As you can see, there's like 1, 2, 3 that I could kind of see in the background here. Anyway, moving on. And also, if there's anything else here in the background you see, guys, let me know.
Characteristic is its fluffy fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region, who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur,
And there's
the
Gossifleur.
flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and
And as you can see here, Gossifleur is basically what you'd call a flower type Pokemon. As you can see here, it's around flowers and everything, as you can see. I mean, just look at this scenery though, guys. Just so very interesting indeed. Let's see here. Let me get a drink of water before we move on. Here we go.
Its pollen is said to have healing properties.
He's talking about how its pollen has healing properties here, but yep, so beautiful indeed.
This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought.
Now, Dreadnought is not going to be that hard to pronounce because, as you can see here, it sounds exactly how it's spelled. Dread as in D-R-E-D, and then Nor as in N-A-W.
The bite.
As you can see here, he looks basically like a snapping turtle. Because technically he is a snapping turtle Pokemon.
The sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of.
But again, just look at that scenery, guys. So very reminiscent of Pokemon Go back. In fact, actually, like somebody mentioned earlier.
Rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen flying steadily through the sky is called Corviknight.
Now, Corviknight's another one of those raven Pokemons. You know, bird Pokemons are not going to be hard to pronounce. But as you can see here, he's going to talk about how this bird-like Pokemon, this raven-like Pokemon can take you back to any town, basically.
It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited. As many of you already know, some Pokemon can evolve, changing their appearance and becoming stronger in the process.
Okay, here we go.
Gossifleur.
Now, Gossifleur is about to evolve here too, guys. Watch.
Is one of these Pokemon. When Gossifleur evolves, it becomes Eldegoss.
And Eldegoss, Eldegoss, as you can see here, guys, is basically a cotton bloom Pokemon, as you can see right here. Take note that you can kind of tame it and stuff too.
As you can see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head.
Oh yeah, do take note of the seeds here too, guys. I'm gonna let him talk about them. Here we go.
These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon. That's all I can show you this time. There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover.
There you go, guys. Let's see.
Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon.
As you can see here, he's just showing off some of the Pokemon we've seen before. I'm sure you know more about who they are than I do.
You're already
Let's see here.
familiar with.
But here's another one too.
I hope you're as excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokemon that inhabit the
Hi there,
Galar
Goku.
region.
How you doing? And as you can see here, just look at that. Look at that castle or whatever it's called, or not necessarily a castle, but let's look at that structure in the background, basically, guys. So very reminiscent of games we've seen before. Hi there, Goku. Well, that's cool. Anyway, let's see here. I'm just doing some analyzation now, Goku, so you know. I mean, just look at that lush
Meeting
land.
lots of Pokemon is one of the thrills of the adventure.
Okay, let's skip them talking. Anyway, guys, just take a look at that wild area.
This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can...
Okay, take a look at that butterfly Pokemon. I don't know if they talked about it or not, but you again can let me know in the chat if they did. But
appear
moving on.
depending
And then of course, we all know who this is. I don't have to say it, because we see him in Smash Brothers a lot.
on where you are and what the weather is like, meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day.
Anyway, there's another Pokemon right there. Let's see here. And then a lot of this is scenery basically. Here we go.
Some of you may already have noticed, but while adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera,
Well, that's what I'm saying,
allowing you to
Farm
better search for items and Pokemon. Search far and wide in the tall grass, in the skies above, and even in the lakes, for you never know what you might find.
Let's see here. So far,
In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength. This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing opens up new possibilities in the heated
so you know,
battles
guys, he's
performed
talking
by
about
trainers and their
Dynamaxing now. Here we
Pokemon.
go.
For more details, I would like to turn it over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
Okay, there's what the Dynamax Pokeball looks like, basically, guys. Before it's opened up. And there's a Dynamax Pokemon right there.
Hi, I'm Iwao from Game Freak and the planning director for Pokemon.
Now let's skip him talking for a second. Hang on one second, guys. Okay, here we go.
Dynamax feature, which will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokemon battles. Pokemon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not
And as you can see here, he's talking about the
only
Dynamax.
become
Here
massive
we
in
go.
size, but also boost their power.
And again, guys, if there's anything in this analyzation that I'm missing, please let me know. Because this is basically what I'm doing now, is analyzing things. That's why I'm pausing it every now and again. But as you can see here, the Pokeball symbol in the background there is basically looks like the Dynamax Pokeball, just in logo form.
All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves. Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However, the Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns. So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it.
There you go, guys. Choose wisely when
Mastering
you do that.
Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games. Remember that wild area we told you about? If you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there. One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battle.
And now they're talking about the Max Raid Battle, guys. Now, whenever y'all actually do a raid of a Pokemon stream, you can actually ask the streamer if they're doing this game to do some raid battles and stuff, basically.
In which 4 Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokemon.
And as you can see there, Max Raid Battle. And this Pokemon right here kind of reminds me of, if you've ever saw the show Digimon, there's a certain Digimon that it looks like. But again, I don't know the name of this Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure y'all would. And then, of course, down here it says accessories may be required for multiplayer mode, games, systems, and some accessories sold separately. Hang on one second. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Brayton put it in the chat. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, moving on.
In max raid battles, the wild Dynamax Pokemon keeps its giant form for the entire battle. Not only that, it also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent.
Hang on 1 second.
Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the max raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle.
And there you go, guys. Let's see. You're
So
moving on
coordinating
now.
with your team will be crucial when taking on these powerful wild Pokemon.
Here's another big Pokemon here that looks kind of interesting too. Looks like a giant panda or a giant bear because of the way the paws look, as you can see here. And then the background here kind of reminds me of a typical a typical villain layer, basically. Exactly.
If you and your allies manage to emerge victorious, you will get a chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic catch sequence. The Pokemon that you can take on in max raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after
so
you defeat
far,
them in max raid battles, so we hope trainers
I'm
will
not seeing
join
anything new in
forces
the
and
background.
test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
Max raid battle.
Okay, let's skip the rest of the max raid battle talk and get to Leon.
And also the current champion. His name is Leon. In a region
As you can see here, Leon looks like a typical looks like your typical champion of a Pokemon game, that you've never, that you've had to take on for the first time or whatever. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, dang it, well, I can't think of the name of him right now, but if you've ever seen a card game and show called Yu-Gi-Oh, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, dang it, the name's escaping me right now. I have to think about it. Maximilian Pegasus, basically, a little bit.
where Pokemon battles are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches
Anyway, here we
is
go.
all the more incredible. His popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer in all of Galar. The champion has a younger brother, who also happens to be one of your
Okay, now they're
rivals.
going to talk about the little brother
His
here.
name is Hop.
Of
Hop
course,
dreams
is
to
not gonna
one
be
day
that
become
hard to
champion,
remember.
just like his elder brother, and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal. His journey through the Galar region begins on the same day as yours.
And as you can see here, they're basically on a train. Let's see here.
On your journey, you and Hop will receive a great deal of support from these two characters. Professor Magnolia is the professor of the Galar region and specializes in
And there you go, guys. Professor Magnolia.
researching the Dynamax phenomenon. Sonia is her granddaughter
And then there's Sonia, of course.
and also serves as her assistant. Their abundant wisdom and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout your adventure.
Let's see here. We saw the stadium. Let's see if there's anything else that we're missing before I move on.
Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms in the Galar region. You and your rival will need to take
Okay, nope. And then, of course, last but not least,
Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
And there's Zacian and Zamazenta, or however you say their names.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct. Of course, what we revealed today is just a small...
But anyway, guys, that's basically all the stuff that we can analyze. There's nothing else to really talk about. But if I did miss anything, then please let me know. But anyway, thank you for stopping in, Brayton. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on your way out. And I will see you later, Brayton. And yeah, he does look kind of like Marth as well too, Farmer Corn. But he also reminds me of Maximilian Pegasus a little bit. Not because of the hair, but basically more because of the eyes and the and basically the height. Let's see here. And then, of course, that was basically it as far as the analyzation goes. So, I'm going to go ahead and say, do y'all have any other questions or comments before I end this particular one-on-one talking station and stream out? Because I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern Time today with Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. And I'll also be doing a little bit more of Mega Man 9 as well, because the gamepad will need charging. So again, I've got a lot of things to do today, basically. This is just one of them. So again, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for tuning in, and I will see you back here at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to go get me some more water. I'm going to clean up a little bit. I'm going to do some, get some rest. And then after the actual gaming stream that we do today for Spirit Tracks and Mega Man 9, I will do a raid after. I'm not doing an early raid today. So again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you later, Farmer Corn. Here is our ending. I'm going to end with the ending music here of the actual stream, and I will see y'all later. Goodbye, everybody. And here we go.